Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and non-binaries. Welcome to Jurassic World Evolution 2. We are live now, taking a look at something that I was inspired to do thanks to a it just so happened to happen scenario happening with one of my favorite dinosaurs. Now, before I get too carried away, I'm actually going to set up and link the live stream to various peoples. If I can find... Where did it go? It should be live right now, so where did it go? Give unto me my stream stuff. I don't. Sometimes it takes a little while for it to get going, but if we close it and reopen it, it should be there. Because I want to link you guys inside. No, it doesn't seem to want to show. Which is very bizarre. I don't understand. Because I can't see... Because I can't actually see my stream. So... Why are some of my videos automatically turned into shorts? In any case, maybe if I load into the thing, I could do this. Nope, it doesn't seem to have brought it back. Okay, so I guess I'll just be sending out the Twitter links now if that's gone live. So the basic idea. This was directly inspired by... Am I actually broadcasting right now? I am. Okay. So, something's gone screwy with my broadcast announcements, I suppose. But the whole idea is that today we're going to basically unleash Jurassic World Evolution 2's massive, as it stands, capabilities with the sandbox mode and such. We're going to take it a step further. There are 15 different species of prehistoric animal that are available both in Jurassic Park Operation, or Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, in both Jurassic World Evolution 2 and in Dinosaur Digs. It looks like I neglected to actually save the file, but I will go hunt that down real quick so that I can have it on hand. And with that particular information on hand, we're going to be going to Canada for this. The sandbox modes are going to change, and that's going to make me happy. We're going to do Jurassic Park style, because that was the influence of the era back then. Not Jurassic World, Jurassic Park. Decided to come. We'll do a completely flat terrain, because that was the case back then. We'll do Jurassic Park, because of this. Disease level's fine. Don't starve off, don't dehydrate off. Normal escapes, combat frequency. I was hoping that we'd get a low for this in the March 8th update, but we'll talk more about that when we actually launch. Dinosaur vehicle aggression is off and everything else on. Now let's get started. Yes, we're going to Canada for this one. No, I am not biased. Why is my stream not showing up? I'm very, very confused. There we go. Finally. Sheesh. Anyways, sorry this took so damn long. Oh, the lake's gone. That's both good and bad. Just gonna tag the right people. Where is... Where is... There you are. There you are. There you are. I think that's it. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. Boom. That's everybody sent in the thing. My phone is going to charge, and we will get started. So, yeah, the lake's gone. That's actually really good to know. But the trees aren't. So we can get started here, as always. The whole idea is to try and build a park based off of only Dinosaur Digs options. So, electrified fencing and... Electrified fencing immediately comes to mind as to with the dinosaur species. Double check. Because I remember that I know that all the mammals are not allowed. I just need to see. Let's see. Apatosaurus, Ankylosaurus, Allosaurus, Camptosaurus, Caudipteryx, woolly rhino, Coelophysis, Dinosuchus, Gallimimus, Herrerasaurus, Iguanodon, Kentrosaurus, Lambeosaurus, the Loch Ness Monster, Macrauchenia, the woolly mammoth, Megatherium, Maolania, Plateosaurus, Plesiosaurus, Smilodon, Spinosaurus, Styracosaurus, Triceratops, T-Rex, Velociraptor, and Dimorphodon is one of the building animals, so I could actually cheat a little bit. Cool, alright. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. For now, though, we need to talk about all of the things that we're doing. Go. We'll start with one paddock and work our way up. So, 1, 2, 3, and then there we are. Next we have these, which will pretty soon no longer be a straight up necessity. Hey, we got somebody coming in. Hello. Welcome to this, guess you could call it a challenge, I suppose. That's certainly one way to look at it. Okay, hold on. I need to switch to my comments, just so I don't miss anything. There we go. Just so I don't miss anything, because I won't actually be able to see comments for a little while yet. Okay. And tucked away in here is going to be the staff center. If I can fit that in there. This will soon not actually be a necessity, because for Update 2 to Jurassic World Evolution 2, lol, coming out in a couple of days, in about a week here, staff will not be required, because there'll be an option to turn off the staff requirements and the ability to turn on the need for research and expeditions, as well as, I believe, some changes to the sandbox mode that will allow guests, or that will allow you to basically get everything off rip, except for the challenge mode skins, which is which is really nice, because, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of forced gameplay to be able to enjoy a game, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I wanted it all to be optional. Now, do I regret playing challenge mode? It's a complicated answer. How about that? It's a complicated answer. But regardless, yeah. So I'm pretty excited that that update's going to be a thing. As well as its compatibility with the Camp Cretaceous stuff. I never was a huge fan of the show, personally. But I mean, some of the dino concepts were cool. Parasaurolophus Lux being one of the confirmed skins in particular has really caught my attention. I wonder if they're just going to make it really shiny, like the Olorotitans are. Or if they actually have some sort of plan to make like a moving, glowing texture. That would be kind of cool. I think what we'll do that's different from the others, I think what I will do is that I'll only have the one hatchery as well, because usually you would literally be able to just plonk the eggs down like you would in Jurassic Park I keep saying Operation Genesis. Oh, and I mean Dinosaur Digs. But you know how it is. Okay, so we'll do water, like say. And then I think that will be it for now. Get everything built. Oh, I know what we need as well. We'll need the 2 ranger building types. We'll need this guy. And we'll need this guy. Planking. Go. Look at what a violent angle that is. In any case, okay, that ought to do it. And since these buildings are built, we can get our upgrades done. Let's see if I... Hey, we are drawing quite a crowd today. Hello, everybody. Let's see. If we do additional ranger team, we'll do additional scanners. Oh, I have to give them fuel. Click, clack. And then over here we can do advanced training. Oh, this is another thing. You'll actually be able to send out MVUs on patrol. And when you send the MVUs out on patrol, any minor injuries that they pick up on, automatically discovered and treated. Wow. Hello, Alden Bliss. Good to have you around. Alright. I think that is about all we can... Oh, that's right, I have to upgrade these guys. So, storm defense, scientist capacity. Oops. Scientist capacity, storm defense, and group construction, and storm defense. I think that's about everything. Alright. Oh, I know what I need. I'm gonna do... Can I put a large amenity right there? It's a tight squeeze, but I think I can. Damn it, damn it, damn it! So close! Okay, at least I could fit you in there. And then... Let's see, we will need... Unfortunately, emergency shelters weren't a thing in Dinosaur Digs, but since I can't turn off the safety rating, may as well. And then... large hotel. You're not going to be able to fit in here. But we could fit it over here. I don't really mind that. Okay, let's get started. So the first dinosaur that we're going to do is Kentrosaurus, because that's the dinosaur that actually inspired this little stream. First, we're going to hire our peeps, because while this won't strictly be required after the update, since that update isn't out yet, it kind of is. Not that I personally mind. I always kind of liked this sort of thing, so I might keep this throughout future streams, just because I think it's kind of cool. You could also, like, do expedition things if you really wanted to. Like, keep yourself busy while you were excavating dinosaurs and stuff, but I don't know. Maybe we'll do that as, like, a fun little challenge or something down the line. Checking out the Camp Cretaceous update and whatnot. Which is $9.99 Canadian, I believe? So it's not too bad. Because they only put in 2 new dinosaurs and the rest are just skins and such. So you can look at it that way. Good gravy. Suddenly we are raking in people. Hello. Alright, time to train these folks. This won't take long. I'd be very curious to know how you would end up researching and creating the Scorpius Rex, though. Monolophosaurus seems pretty obvious. He just gets a new dig site, but... Moto... Stott. There we are. And that's everybody. Fantastic. Okay, so where is Kentrosaurus? There we are. Now, part of the requirement is to try our best to match the color of the dinosaurs in the game. Now, I'm pretty sure it was Champlain Valley and let me see, because I could also see what the animals actually looked like in their things. So if I go down to Kentrosaurus, there we are. Yeah, it's kind of a big green with a brown on the back. I can approximate that with either Chalcorana or Paparana. I'll try Paparana. And then I'll just fill in the rest of the gaps. We'll breed 2 clutches of Kentrosaurus eggs, because I feel like it. Go. And then while that's cooking, let's get this part started. I'm gonna do a vegan buffet with bench seating, table seating, a jukebox, and seating booths. And that is those 2 Kentros at the ready. 8 in total. Ha! Just as our viewer count went up to 8. Fantastic. Throw you in. Throw you in. 11? What is going on all of a sudden? What is happening? I mean that in a good way. I'm not used to that many people. Hello. Fiber all the way around the leg. And the rest is going to be sparse for it. And bada bam. That's a Kentrosaurus exhibit if I've ever seen one. Okay, well that's cooking. Let's, I'm going to do ice slushies. Excuse me a minute. I gotta deal with my ears. Bench seating. I can hardly see with my glasses off. Hold on. Stools? Yeah, stools. And then couches. Oh yeah, I should change that. Bubble tea is close enough. Let's swing back into chat and see if anything new has popped open. Nothing new seems to have happened yet, so let's do dinosaur adoptions. That seems like a suitably... Wait a minute, what am I doing? Books. Always books. You always have a bookstore at the start. If you're me, who's a great big nerd. Let's see here. Digital ordering. This probably won't be enough to cover everything, but it'll give us a good head start. And then, yeah. Alright, so, all that said and done, let's release our babies. Oh, actually there is one more thing I do want to do. Just for this one, I'm actually going to turn off the day-night cycle, because there isn't a day-night cycle in Dinosaur Digs. It's just going to be constant daytime. Here they come. Yeah, okay, so it's not 1-to-1, obviously, but it's pretty close, I think. Might actually need a darker green. I'd actually be okay with trying again. Actually be alright with trying again.
Hey, my name is Isaac Clement, and it's great to finally meet you. I hope you're ready, because the dinosaurs can't wait to meet you too.
I think it may have actually been Amazon rainforest.
The Kentrosaurus is another of those spiky-backed dinosaurs. A dinosaur that relied on intimidation to keep the predators at bay. And failing that, a difficult meal to catch and chew. Think of it as a prehistoric porcupine.
It's not 1-to-1 right now, but it's pretty damn close. So, I'm keen to try again. Also, did the park open? No. Open the park now, might as well. We'll try Amazon, because Paparana's definitely the pattern to go with, but I'm not too sure about the other bits. We'll try Amazon rainforest and the other one and see which one is the closest. And I think for the future, for a future reference, that'll be a good way to go. So maybe Gambia River Basin, but I'm not 100% sure. Good gravy. Why are my streams so popular all of a sudden? I don't understand. Honestly, my streams weren't this popular when I was doing MKX patch updates. What? Thanks, everybody who decided to come on by. This is a genuine happy surprise. Maybe I can squeeze some Arkham in here? Nah, that's not likely. Okay, so This is the moment of truth right here. We'll see how these guys do. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. Here, worst case scenario, I think we'll thicken the forest in the back part. Like that. And then we'll see. And you know what, just for funsies, we're gonna airlift this badge to demonstrate that.
Asset to be collected. En route to collect the asset.
Because I want to see. Oh, crap. That viewer count better be accurate because. Goodness. I think it is accurate because both the top chat and my YouTube and on PS4 are telling me 17 people, so. Thanks for stopping by. 20! Oh my Jesus. Okay, that is not close. It's more of a greenish blue color. Kind of a greenish blue shade. That's going to be interesting to try and replicate. My goodness. Let's take a look and see how satisfaction is doing. Shelter's not good, bathroom's good, all this is good. Okay, so I need to, what I absolutely need to do is find a way to put a shelter in here for maximum ratings. I don't know if I can, I gotta be honest with you. You know, never say die without try. If I put it back here, I can now try and snake either around or through this corner. Nope, can't do that, so it'll have to be a snake around the corner here, if it's ever gonna work. Oh, it's really close. Oh no, there's no way. There's no way. Hola. Hello, Eli. How you doing? Are you excited for the next update in Jurassic World Evolution 2? Or is it not your cup of tea? Also, we're at 21 people? Holy cripes. I mean this in the best way possible. Yowza. Okay, mostly. Hell yes. Did you see the promo images they had for like Parasaurolophus Lux and all of them? I think that's what sold me on the pack more than anything, if I gotta be honest. So, ooh, I can have shiny paras. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. Damn it. Okay, this is not gonna work. I can't think of a way to make it work because it's too small. It's too small and tight and packed and inconvenient. Care about this if I'm more into the sandbox changes. That is fair. The sandbox changes are definitely are going to be a huge improvement. Just to recap for those who are new and don't know, also a better Tyrannosaurus. I forgot that you weren't a fan of the Tyrannosaurus design in JWE2. You'll have to relay why that is to me again. But for those who are not in the know with what are the sandbox changes and that are new to the stream, effectively what's going on is a lot of the limiters, if that's the best way to put it, a lot of the limiters have been, well, removed. In fact, you could do a game without scientists at all for a start. You can also, if you really wanted to, do a expedition-based sandbox where you would have to expedite and collect fossils and stuff. Another thing is, I believe all of the dinosaurs and all of the non-challenge mode patterns are going to be earnable, are going to be usable at the start for sandbox mode. Looks like a platypus iguanodon hybrid made of plastic. Fair enough. Fortunately, we are not doing Orantosaurus because Orantosaurus is not in Dinosaur Digs. Instead, we started with Kentrosaurus, and I'm trying to approximate the color of the dinosaur in the game. I had a pattern that was perfect, but I couldn't remember what it was. Oh, God. The transport team is stuck. Lord help! I guess this would be a good time to save. No, don't save it over Carnivore Cove. Can't wait for the skin viewer. That's the other thing! Thank you! I knew I was getting something. First digs. That was the other one that I forgot about. The skin viewer. Fucking finally! We'll now be able to preview skins and pattern colors in a separate mode, allowing us to have a good look at, you know, if we want that mangrove pattern on a T-Rex or not, for instance. And it'll also help us get a better look at various dinosaurs, like if we just started with... Oh, God. Oh, you big dolts. Ah, you big dopes. Recommend using the random skin option until you find the colors you want and then matching the pattern to the skin. That's what I did by accident, actually. I did that by accident when I was when I was building a different park, and I found the Kentrosaurus skin that I really liked. So that was going to be my basis, but I honestly don't remember what pattern it was exactly. So I'm rolling with the punches on this one. Plus, some of the dinosaurs, it would seem a little bit comedic to me to be able to do that. Here comes the rest. That's it! It was these guys. What was it? Gambia River Basin plus Paparana. That's almost dead on for Dinosaur Digs. Kentrosaurus. That's almost dead on, and I'm here for that. Now the concern is that since I have so many of these animals, we'll see how that goes. I'm going to thicken up the forest around here a little bit too, because I want 100% comfort if at all possible. Okay, yeah, there's enough. They just have to go up that way. You've got a concussion. I'll treat that in short order here. Got a comment. I'm going to take a look at that momentarily. Not cool. Oh, that's great. Not quite as vivid. Yeah, that's the tricky thing. It's like, it's not going to be one-to-one, mind. But the three patterns are close, but the one from the second batch is probably the closest. So here, this guy's from the first batch. He is Champlain Valley and Paparana. This is Gambia River Basin. And then if I go back far enough, here's Amazon Rainforest, which that's also pretty close too. So we got a nice range of variants without it looking almost silly. Also, why do we only have 11? Oh, one of them is healing, isn't he? Yep. Okay. So, not quite as vivid, but very close is a perfect description for it. And that's probably how it's going to end up. If I gotta be honest, most of these. I know what I want next. As a challenge. I want to try my hand. Ah, damn it, I lost my page! Hang on a sec. Okay, I didn't want to click on that notification telephone, but thank you for that. Sometimes I hate working with technology, you know? Full patch notes on the 8th of March. That'll be fun to go through. And Dinosaur Digs dinosaur list. I'm actually going to try and do Ankylosaurus and Triceratops. One of the few pairs of dinosaurs that are actually compatible with each other in Dinosaur Digs in terms of like direct exhibit type, because they're both savanna animals, weirdly enough. Which I think is funny, because they're savanna, but T-Rex is just quote-unquote normal grassland. Oh, that is actually not what I wanted to do. I actually wanted to do this. And then I can put the hatchery on the other end. If I remember how to do that. There we go. And also what's going to be kind of cool is that thanks to the aviary mechanic, I'm actually going to be kind of sneaky. Yep, both of the sauropodomorph dinosaurs were deciduous forest for some reason. I think my favorite is still Velociraptor was coniferous forest for some strange reason. Like, yes, this classically desert-built animal that, you know, you even riff on Jurassic Park for Dinosaur Digs, totally was a coniferous forest animal and not desert, which was very odd. None of the animals were from deserts. All of the Ice Age animals were tundra. Even the tortoise. It was weird and bizarre and bizarrely weird. Yeah, like, yes, a tortoise in Australia, definitely 100% an animal that would have seen snow. It's so weird, it's so bizarre. But on the other hand, they had some pretty charming, iconic designs. Although I still can't figure out why they made the Brontosaurus and the Brontoburger stand green when the one in the game is brown. Like, that's something I always seek to correct every time I get my hands on it. It's like, no, that's not what this is. I love the color schemes. Absolutely. That's part of why I wanted to do that, because with this, I was like, yo, I actually managed to get really close to Dinosaur Digs with these patterns. I believe it was Gambia River Basin. So it's not one-to-one, obviously, but once we get the model viewer in the game, it's going to be so much easier to do, like, specific dinosaur things. One thing I hope they do for the update that I'm not sure if they confirmed or not, I don't think they did, but I would like to be able... This may also just be part of a mechanic I don't have, because I've been playing on a last-gen console. But if we go to, say, T-Rex, right? And T-Rex is a little bit easier to kind of work around, but let's say I want to do buck and doe. Let's say I want to do buck and doe T-Rex. Well, because T-Rex always incubates in twos, I'd have to turf an egg every time I wanted to do one buck, one doe. And I can't have them walking out of the hatchery at the same time. It'd be kind of cool if, for clutches, you could set a couple of different patterns to be the base and then randomize from there. But since I don't think that's going to happen in the update, I'm just going to keep on wishing. Okay, Triceratops. What color was Triceratops in Dinosaur Digs? Let's see. Trike was sort of a rustic brown color. Okay, didn't look like they had any patterns. And then the Ankylosaurus, I remember, was bright freaking red on top and kind of orangey on the bottom with white osteoderms and a white tail club. Yeah. So, I think for trike, the closest I could do is Death Valley. And since there's no pattern, I'm actually going to do blank. This should be close enough to the trike in the... It should be close enough to the trikes in Dinosaur Digs. I think that's how close we're going to get. Unless we want to kind of cheat and try a pattern, but I'm not pressed for either of those. So let's do blank. Normally I don't like doing blank patterns, but you know, we got to do it to them. Let's see. Take these two. Then Ankylosaurus. I'm pretty sure we're not going to succeed with Ankylosaurus, but we could definitely try. Yeah, it did have the lines on the frill. I don't know... Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to try to get some sort of patterning on our trikes. The harder one for me, I think, is going to be the Ankylosaurus. Because there's no red. There's no red anywhere. Which sucks. Wait, I wonder if we can cheat a little bit. Are there any Ankylosaurs, not Ankylosaurus itself, but Ankylosaurs that have red? No. No. Okay, Crichtonsaurus I figured was going to be out, but that's unfortunate. Euoplocephalus? Okay, let's take a look. Great Sandy Desert's pretty close. And then we throw in the white pattern, or as close to white as we can. This is probably as close as we're going to get to a red Ank. I forgot to set them up to incubate like a fool. The orange is closer. Yeah, it's. I think it's going to come to a point where it's like you just got to pick your battles and be as close as you can. Let's see, thing. Obviously, it's not going to be one-to-one species-wise, but again, who cares? This is trying to copy a 2002 expansion to a 2001 video game, so I'm not aiming for paleo accuracy. As much as I would like to.
Delivery has been completed.
It's red and yellow into Tycoon, so orange makes sense. Yeah, it's kind of that. It's that weird pale yellow on the underside. It's not quite paleo accurate, even though like 80% of the time I try, and I'm always a little bit disappointed because like, hey, I can do Pachyrhinosaurus, and there's like 3 dinosaurs that it actually lived with, even though there's like 8 that I could have sworn it lived with. But alas, these things happen. Okay, I'm going to actually turf this synthesis. A good call too, because we only got 2 trikes. That would actually be a really good time for me to take a quick peek at what they actually need. Euoplocephalus needs ground fruit and ground leaf, and no forest, whereas Triceratops needs ground fiber and forest. Okay. I'd learn modding, then I'm gonna make a Z-Tycoon pack. And a Paraworld pack! I only ever played the demo of that years ago, but I know the Triceratops looked fucking sick in that game because of the intro movie. Thing. Nope. Thing. There we go. And then out of these guys, we get 3 out of 3. Fantastic. Okay. So I'm going to keep this. I'm going to forest off this side, so it's like a forested gateway out into the real world. And then I'm going to supply ground leaf around these margins for the Uoplos, and maybe around here as well. Actual colors suck. It was just the armor that was cool. A lot of the other dinos have great patterns, though. Noted. Noted. And then we know for a fact now that if they're doing 3-month release schedules, like it looks like they're doing, because we had the December DLC pack, the early Cretaceous pack, and now we have the Camp Cretaceous pack. That's 2 packs with the word Cretaceous in there. Now we have to worry about Dominion, which is probably... Holy crap, we got all 6. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to turf some aggressive ones, I know. Yep. Because, unfortunately, because they can actually fight, they will actually try and kill each other. So, yeah, alas. This should be okay, though, right? Antisocial, yeah. Because that's probably why we only got 2 different kinds of dinosaur, 2 new kinds of dinosaur in this particular pack. I'm like 90% sure is because Dominion's going to be huge. Oh, that's right, because of Pyroraptor and Therizinosaurus. Not sure if that's overly spoilery. Honestly, it shouldn't be if you saw the trailer. There's 2 feathered dinosaurs in Jurassic World Dominion, which has me excited because, you know, it's only about 20 years late. I did hear that the Quetzalcoatlus was oversized for the movie, so we'll see. But how many new species is there? There's Triceratops, Therizinosaurus. Oh, that's right, Oviraptor and Moros. So even better. So Quetzalcoatlus, Oviraptor, Moros, Pyroraptor, Therizinosaurus, Giga is just going to get a skin, because Giga's already in the game, so we'll not count Giga. A Triceratops. That's 5. I think there was another, but I couldn't say for sure. Not by shot. Okay. Let's get this Kentrosaurus out of here. And Triceratops, Pyroraptor, Therizinosaurus, Moros, Quetzal, Lystrosaurus, Dimetrodon. I forgot about the non-dinosaurs there, which is really exciting because I actually wanted Dimetrodon in Jurassic World Evolution 1 because it had such a large presence in the Jurassic fandom without actually being in the movies. Like, there were toys for this dinosaur out the dinosaur. There were toys for this prehistoric beast out the wazoo. So, and Oviraptor, yeah. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 new dinosaurs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they'll definitely get new skins. Dreadnoughtus, Iguanodon, and Giga. Yeah, so there's definitely going to be at least 3 new rigs. And there may be more, depending on how serious they want to be with the dinosaurs in question. Like, I could see a Triceratops having a Velociraptor's rig. Pyroraptor would have a rig similar to Troodon. Therizinosaurus is definitely getting a new rig. Moros, we'll see. I can imagine it getting a modified Proceratosaurus rig. Quetzal's definitely going to get a new one. Lystro's going to get a new one. Dimetrodon is going to get a new one. I'd be shocked if Quetzalcoatlus did not get a new rig. I gotta be honest with you. Dimetrodon's almost certainly getting a new rig. Same with Lystrosaurus. Oviraptor, probably. There's a lot of new rigs that are coming with the Dominion pack, so that's that's probably why, if anybody's ever going to be like, well, this Camp Cretaceous pack is mostly skins. Well, you gotta give Frontier some fucking credit here. 2 new dinosaur models. One of them is definitely a new rig in the Scorpius Rex. And the 8 skins and all of them, you know, it makes sense for them to, quote-unquote, go light for this one. So that when it comes time to, you know, actually come to stuff like this, you know, they actually have the resources for it. And they'll actually have the resources to give us half a dozen new rigs, because rigs, for those not in the know, it's a lot fucking harder to do. It's a lot... Okay, now I'm seeing a bit of a discrepancy here. It's a lot harder to do new rigs than it is to use old animations. Why do you think Mortal Kombat has been reusing the same hit animations since Deadly Alliance in some instances? No, that's not a joke either. Certainly, since I'm K versus DC for some of those animations, but, you know, reusing assets and animations and stuff is not inherently a bad thing. It's actually kind of a good thing, because, you know, you're not overworking people. Are you thinking of substituting certain dinos for Plesiosaurus and Caudipteryx? Or for Platiosaurus, I'm misreading that. Since we did with Euoplocephalus and Ankylosaurus due to the colors, I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no for that. The biggest bitch for me when it comes to like Caudipteryx and them is that Caudipteryx is feathered, and above all else, I want the featheredness. So I might just skip Caudipteryx. Platiosaurus, I might be keen on finding a replacement though. If we could make the Elasmosaurus purple and Liopleurodon that kind of weird teal color, then yeah. And in fact, I might even pull some extra bullshit and have the Plesiosaurus and the Elasmosaurus share a paddock. Just because I picked Canada like a fool, I should have picked a bigger map, because I did not anticipate that, if I gotta be honest with you. But it's okay. Does Gallo... no. Okay, so on that topic, actually, I'm going to do the lagoon stuff now. Bruh. Hello, Lee! How you doing? Lee Games. There we go. It's not the biggest out there, but it'll do the trick. And then I can just slap on a couple of these. That's a little too much if I do that. Oh, no, I can't do that. I can do this, though. And then that. Meet them in the middle, Malcolm in the Middle style. And then I think... Did you hear they're going to add a dinosaur with 500 teeth in the future update for this game? There already is one. There's already a dinosaur that has 500 teeth in this game. It's a plant eater, mind, but... Where, oh, where is... Where, oh, where is my aviary? There we go. Because this creature actually does make an appearance in Dinosaur Digs, so... Build a little aviary. Avion. What am I, French? Bonjour, je m'appelle Brian. Oui? No. I actually got stuck in the French language there for a second. Schlick. In any case, that is aviary and one of the 2 lagoons done. Forgot about the pterosaur house. Yeah, it's Rhamphorhynchus and Pterodactylus in that. But they also have Dimorphodon. So, you know, Dimorphodon finally gets a chance to shine in one of my parks. Because despite the fact that it's one of my favorite pterosaurs, they went with one of the most god-awful designs for it. So, take that for what you will. Whip it across? Yeah. Exciting, so... Sploosh? Not quite sploosh yet. That lurch is comical every time. Okay, so now we're mostly dealing with fish eaters, which I learned recently there's a way to kind of partially deal with the feeder glitch.
Delivery complete.
Austin! Graphics kind of bad. Well, first off, I'm playing on the PS4 version, so it's not exactly going to be the highest of fidelity of graphics. Second off, did you see the first game? This was leaps and bounds ahead. In fact, gauge capture mode. Oops, went too far on the zoom. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, I tell ya. Gorgeous! The Dimorphodon is brown and yellow with a red stripe on its beak. Okay, oh, so it's got weird puffin-like colors. Okay. Because that was still the analog that they were going with at the time. Okay, that's all for Team 1. Did I remember to include the gate? Nope, I was an idiot and forgot the gate. Give me a moment, and I'll throw that sumbitch in there. What's the name of the very, very big dinosaur? That was a Paddosaurus. That is definitely going to be in here somewheres. I may have picked the wrong map for this, I gotta be honest, but we'll make it work. Triceratops! Let's see how this end. Let's see how they turned out here. Just want to know if it's worth it. It's worth it if you like park sims and don't mind playing a lot of the game in order to get everything. If that's not quite your speed and you want everything off rip, I would wait until the 8th of March, because that's when the next major update drops. That's not bad. I'm not a huge fan of the green on the frills, but it's probably the closest that we'll get.
What can be said about the Triceratops?
What's going to change?
Dinosaur that really defines our business. People want to see them, and we want to share them with the world. Don't let that fearsome appearance fool you.
Oh, that looks great!
And impressing other Triceratops.
That actually looks super close to what I was aiming for. The osteoderms and tailed club aren't white, but I mean, there's still hints of that white there, and it's still got the rest of the colors. Yum. That looks fan-diddly-tastic. No worries. Yeah, the needing to unlock everything. Yeah, that is going to change. That's why I recommend waiting until the 8th, so that you can get basically everything except for some of the challenge patterns off rip.
Relatively finished.
Okay, Dimorphodon. That's next. Oh, I almost forgot to change this to upgrade this. So, advanced equipment with storm defense. Dimorphodon Macronix. Macronix? Am I saying that right? Fish, open space, blah blah. Okay. God, how goddamn pretty this is. Okay, so looking back at the colors that I was suggested by Eli, they said. Eli said, where did you say that? Brown and yellow with a red stripe on the beak. So, brown. I think it was... No, Yukon River's closer to white. So I think Limpopo River. And then Lithobates orange. I think it's going to be as close as we'll get. throw a couple of these pterosaurs in the blender, and then we'll get started on paddock creation. And we'll see how all that comes out. It's mostly going to be sand. Within, with a heaping helping of water. That is correct. And then a couple of high-support feeders, probably. Trikes are good. How are the kids? 94%. So I did do a few too many when it comes to a few things, but I can fix that for the most part. Where's my ground cover? There we go. There we go, 100%. Whatever it is, it hit that guy hard. Okay, so the Dimorphodons are ready. Clack. And then click clack on these guys. Now let's see what's the matter with you. You got a laceration. That's not fun. Let's take you to the facility and take care of you. And then Miss Zong will get a rest. Quickly save our progress here, because while it feels less frequent, there's still definitely instances of the game crashing for me, so advanced equipment, storm defense. Okay, purple up top, white on the bottom. Oh my god, there is actually a purple. Fantastic, we have our Loch Ness Monster. Clear this. 50% chance to be humble because screw you. Oh, that's so funny. The Elasmosaurus does straight up have a purple dinosaur digs thing. Now, Plesiosaurus, I remember, was kind of a tealish green up top with a light creamy colored bottom. I don't recall if the skin color is what's up top and what's on the bottom or not, though. So Eli, if you would be so kind, could you very quickly, please fill me in on where skin and pattern colors, like what changes for the Plesiosaurus in this aspect? If you could, that would be superb. For now, though, I'll just leave that off to the side, and I think it's stripes on the top, so dark pattern with teal makes sense. Okay. So it's looking like Amazon rainforest up top, or on the skin, and then Polcharna for that pattern. It's probably not going to be exact, but it'll be close enough, I think. Way to be sure. Go. These guys are still kind of wandering about, looking for things. There we go. That should do it. And these guys are being worked on now. Okay, I think I'll be bit of a bitch and slap this in here. I mean, I might as well, because we're going to naturally be expanding soonish.
Commencing asset transit.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna lower all these. And we shall see. The EEG today. I must have been subconsciously super nervous about it, because when I got home, I dropped for like 4.5 hours. And I woke up and I was like, I don't know if I got the energy to do stream today, but, you know, that ended up being false, so that makes me happy. Okay, time to release the birds, even though they're not birds. Oh, it's really freaking hard to tell. Yeah, the colors don't really pop on Dimorphodon at all, but
to meet all these new people.
we tried.
You're about to embark on a life-changing adventure. It certainly was for me. Trust me, you'll understand.
That's actually kind of unfortunate.
Now, you'd think a mouthful of teeth would be scary enough, but this animal, the Dimorphodon, actually has 2 distinct types of teeth in its jaws. And it flies. Well, more accurately, glides.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Well, powered flight isn't its strong suit, Claire, but you don't have to be mean about it. Alright. Moving on along. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. So 3 plesiosaurs and 3 Loch Ness monsters. I mean, elasmosaurs. I mean, Loch Ness monsters. I don't know if the big guy will be able to kill, so I'm not going to take any chances. There we are. And now, we're in a pretty good spot. But you'll notice we have a distinct lack of carnivores. Let's change that, shall we? So I'm gonna leave the polls up to you guys, those in the audience. Of the following carnivorous dinosaurs, what shall I do for this paddock? The choices are Allosaurus, Spinosaurus, Tyrannosaurus Rex, and Velociraptor. Eli wants a Spinosaurus. And we'll give you guys until this paddock is done building to vote. So, clock's ticking. Where did it go? That should do it then. Holy Nikes! We're at almost 30 people watching this. That's crazy. I mean that in the best way possible. Thanks so much to everybody who's decided to tune in to this lovely bitch's stream. Alright, so it's looking like Spinosaurus is still commanding a lead, so he thinks we'll do that. But first, I need to bench one of our scientists if I haven't yet. I guess one of my comments is taking an 8. Austin Conley wants Velociraptor! And I just realized I probably have enough space for them both, so let's go for Velociraptor. as well. Sorry for the improv bit there, but I didn't see that I actually had space here, so let's do that. Shall we?
Asset transportation complete.
And as a friendly reminder, we are shooting for the Dinosaur Digs versions of these dinosaurs. To be specific, so that weird raw chicken color for the Velociraptor, that's going to be the one that we are going to be doing. Come on, I can't be the only one who sees raw chicken whenever I see Dinosaur Digs Velociraptor. Can I? Okay, well, in any case, I forgot about this bit. I forgot about upgrading the power station. Also, how is it that we didn't have a path? Oh. So, looks like we have enough space to do both, so let's do both. 50th comment is harsh but fair. I'm still upset that the raptors and that were not feathered, but at least it looks like a plucked bird, so I'll take that. Anyways, Spinosaurus. Just because Spinosaurus got called out first. Let's take a look. Spinosaurus has a bright green with yellow and white, or a creamier color up top. So it's alright, bro. He doing both. No, Austin's talking about my comparison with Austin Eli was talking about my comparison with the Velociraptor, with how it looks in Dinosaur Digs. It wasn't the decision, I don't think. Okay, so I think the closest is either going to be Chalcarana or Polcharna. I'm going to try Polcharna, see how that works. And then throw in some socials, and then we'll boost his defenses, why not? Alright. So now comes the fun part. Oh, this is going to take a while because we have to do both. Split across the board, but you know what? That's okay. Lots of water. With two of these, one of these, and one of these. And then as for a ranger post, and then same with the Velociraptor. There we are. Ooh, not additional base. No. The two raptors are going to be enough here. Okay, how close can we get to raw chicken? Let's see. That's disappointing. Either Death Valley or Great Sandy Desert. I don't think any of these are going to be anywhere remotely close. So probably Sonoran Desert. Do blue. That's not part of the, that was not part of the challenge, I am afraid. If you did not recall, we are aiming to replicate the dinosaurs from Dinosaur Digs, not any one particular dinosaur. So, because of that, that's why we were looking at references and specific colors and the like, but we're not really going to be focusing all that much on anything else. The primary focus is on trying to replicate the dinosaurs from another game. A game much older than Blue. So, alright, bro, I got hype. It's all good. It's all good. I don't mind the hype. Don't mind the hype. Let's see here. I do clickety-clack. I think one clutch should do the trick, if I gotta be honest. Still have to synthesize another Spinosaurus. Well, at least it's snowing. Okay, how many? There are 15 species that we could try and replicate, for sure. 16 if we count Dimorphodon. And of those, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're about halfway to the maximum goal, I think. We're probably not going to get to them all, but I needed carnivores as well, so this isn't too bad. Alright. Okay. Looks like the raptors are ready, at least. 4 of them. We'll cook them, but we won't release them just yet, because the fencing still has to get built. And at least it's getting started, but... you know. But you know... Click. Click. Plonk. Plonk. There we go. And then they need a lot of pretty sizable amount of forest. Let's see if I can cheat that a little bit. Oh yeah, that's another thing they're going to be doing in the next update. Individually placeable trees that count as forest. Now, it's not quite what I wanted. I actually wanted the tall plants to count as forest too, but, you know, close enough. Because seriously, like, what's the difference between forest 2 and this grove of Tempskaya, other than the amount of tall things? Biome locked. Oh, you mean like in placing the trees? That's biome locked? Ah, damn. Ah, damn. That's a shame. It be what it be, I suppose. And what it be is... Velociraptor's almost ready. And Spinosaurus, I can begin synthesizing now. And we have our marine reptiles ready to go. So, out comes our Loch Ness monsters! Being stood in by Ghidorah-saurus. I mean, Elasmosaurus. I will never not make fun of this design. What were they thinking?
We know that all life began in the sea. Primordial sea.
Is that how it came out?
Made their way to shore
I picked purple. What the hell?
The action of land animals. Others stayed in the oceans.
That's unfortunate, man.
And set the pattern for the marine life that would follow. This beautiful animal has a long neck and a flat
Beautiful
tail.
is a stretch.
With the right setting,
Certain trees are
it
only in
should
certain
really
biomes.
attract the crowds.
Let's hope the Plesiosaurus turned out better. Because Elasmosaurus continues to disappoint with its very existence.
Owen may come off as a bit of a
Oh,
free
that
spirit
came out
because
way
truth be
better.
told, He is.
It's not
But
one-to-one,
he'll
mind,
also
but
tell you the truth.
that came out a hell of a lot better than the Elasmosaurus.
My advice? Listen when he speaks. Owen has the experience, and he spent more time face to snout
That
with the
is
dinosaurs than just about anyone
upsettingly
else.
comedic that
And
the
he
Elasmosaurus
lives to tell the
continues
tale
to disappoint with its very
and brag about
existence.
it.
Oh, that's irritating. Raptor time.
Another creature from ancient oceans. This time a plesiosaurus. It has a flat body with a elongated tail and 4 powerful flippers that help it glide through the water. Like modern-day sea mammals, it has to come up for air. It basically spends its time surfing and eating, which is not a bad way to live.
Hey, that actually turned out okay.
Everyone knows I have a soft spot for this dinosaur, the Velociraptor. And they get a bad rap as far as I'm concerned. But if you imprint early enough, you
That
can make real
actually
connections
is
with them.
pretty close to
Other than
what
Claire,
I was aiming for.
Raptors are the most intelligent partners I've ever had. And like her, they could kill me in the blink of an eye. That's a joke.
Uh-huh, sure. Regardless, sweet. That's actually really good. That the Plesiosaurus and the Velociraptor actually worked out okay. It's just, once again, the Elasmosaurus disappoints with its existence. Hold the phone. How bad is it in the shopping department? 39 per... Oh my good God. Alright then. Hold on. Hold on to your butts. This is comically irritating. I'm sure it's comically irritating to some. Me, it's just irritating. But at the end of the day, what are you gonna do? Okay. Foodstuffs over here. Drink stuffs over here. And then gift stuff way the fuck over here. Why? Why would you do this? I think I know if I'm going to do a, I think I will do an update stream to quickly cover the new creatures and the new patterns and whatnot. But I will also be... so that'll be next week, eh? Yeah, next week. We'll be taking a look at the new beasties and the scene viewer and such. And then I think what we'll do is... I will do... Because I've had this idea on and off for a little while now, because I'm a big part of the DC fandom. I would love to do, like, a Gotham or Metropolis-themed Jurassic World. You know, and throw in whatever DC references we can please. Stephanie Brown's Waffles, Oracle's Library, blah-de-blah, that sort of thing. I don't know. I just think it would be cute. And highly entertaining. At least for me. I don't know if that'll be true for everyone else, but... I don't know. What do you guys think? Also, don't be afraid to suggest any theme ideas that you might have. I definitely know for a fact I want to cover each of the major updates for Jurassic World Evolution 2, so... You know, things are certainly an option. And I think that is, yeah, it's just this spot up here, and then we're basically finished. I'm just trying to think, what else could we do? There's T-Rex, there's Allosaurus, there's a Apatosaurus, there's Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus could be a fun challenge. Camptosaurus is not in this game, but oh, that's cute. It's not available in this particular version of the game at this point in time, but accommodation. Raptor fight. Oh boy. Now that was rude. What destination? Oh, I was dumb and forgot to put a gate up. Okay, hang on. There we go. That should fix that little issue. Gonna head out for now, might drop back in later. Okie dokie. We'll see how that works out, because I'm already nearing the end of the build. So just gotta think for a second. Let's see. If I go back and take a look. Oh, there's Styracosaurus here too. Styracosaurus, Plateosaurus, Lambeosaurus, Iguanodon, Gallimimus, Coelophysis. Coelophysis, eh? It's that deep green Coelo. No, I'm not making the Coelo green jokes. Although they are there if you guys want to make them. Regardless. It's going to be a small little paddock. So small, in fact, I'm not even going to bother building a... not even going to bother building a hatchery for it. I'm just going to set it up. Give me a viewing gallery. And I'm going to use this opportunity to breed some Coelos. Coelophysis, that is. Coelophysis, where art thou? There you are. Going for a deep green. I think Champlain Valley may be closer. And then we can have the lighter green. Oh, and I forgot that Herrerasaurus is in here too. We have to try for Herrerasaurus because Herrerasaurus is a cool... Wait, does Herrerasaurus even have the pattern that I need? Or the color patterns that I need? If they do, we're going for it. But if not... Let's see. Oh, it's got white. And it has black. Okay, so we can... It's not going to be exact because it's going to be... Because the animals were zebra striped in the game. And that's not going to be the case. But for another exhibit, definitely. For now, though, we're going to focus on Coelophysis. And what did you have, my good chum? Organ. Okay. Let's get rid of that organ trauma, shall we? Plonk. Clickety plonk. Save. Hello, Cecilia! All 10 of them are good to go. That's fantastic. And then we will release them into that new paddock. But for now, let's see how the Spinosaurus turned out. Oh, it turned out really good.
Okay, even I have to admit that this next dinosaur is impressive. The Spinosaurus is perhaps the largest of carnivores. Of course, I'll never get close enough to one to see for myself, but that's why I have you.
Asset has been collected.
Okay. Looks like we have enough forest there. I'll airlift it to the other end of the paddock.
Picking up asset.
I'm pleasantly surprised by how some of these animals turned out. Namely the Euoplocephalus. I'm genuinely impressed.
Transportation underway.
Okay.
Confirming asset delivery. Collecting asset. Setting additional task. No problem. Understood.
Hold on. Oh, I really screwed up here, didn't I? I'd genuinely be surprised if it turns out I actually have enough space for this. We'll find out. Okay.
Asset has been transported.
So it's like cohabitation issue my ass.
Asset in transit.
There we go. That is just big enough for the 2 Spinos. Alright, and it's becoming painfully clear to me that we're going to need another clinic, so give me a moment, would you please, and I will get that set up. DMD. Oh, it's one of the... Oh, God. It's one of the Dimorphodons. This is where things can get real busy in a hurry. Check on you. Check on you.
Asset transportation in progress. Confirming asset delivery.
This dinosaur is one of the earliest known animals, dating back to perhaps 216 million years ago. It's called Coelophysis. Their remains can be found scattered across the globe. But if people want to see a Coelophysis up close, this is the only place to do it.
Oopsie doodles.
Dr. Henry Wu here. Geneticist. What good is bringing dinosaurs back from extinction if they are not properly cared for? This animal has organ damage that will prove fatal unless we act now.
Stop bothering me, would you? Here we are. Okay.
Asset being transported. Acknowledged. Delivery complete. Commencing asset transit.
Yes, it's the slow game.
Transportation complete. Transit has commenced.
Ah, the Dimorphodon has a disease. Okay.
Asset transportation complete.
Yes, I'm well aware of the pressing issue of our time, which is to say, water. There we go. There. Now you just need more friends and then we're set.
Asset
What kind of disease do you have?
underway.
Avian pox. That's not good. Okay, your first order of business is to treat some avian pox.
Asset delivery confirmed. Transporting asset.
Okay, it looks like that guy's gonna go pick up the Velociraptor, so...
Asset has been delivered. Assets in the air. Delivery has been completed.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Cute. Oh, thank you.
Asset collection request received.
And then what about you? Oh, you're waiting for pickup. Fantastic. So we'll at least be able to solve part of this crisis. Part of this relative crisis.
Transportation underway.
I just gotta find where.
Asset has been collected. Asset
Hey, wait a minute.
delivered.
Don't forget that it's spreading. Okay, so it looks like that it is actually gonna be a little bit tight. Not as tight as I was expecting. That's our last one. Okay, Trike's fighting.
Asset transportation underway.
And you've got organ.
Asset transported.
What the fuck? Could you guys stop trying to beat the crap out of each other for 5 minutes, please? This is getting borderline comedic.
Asset transported. Transportation.
6-second delay. Okay, that's good to know. I wanted to make sure that I... Now what? Wait, is that the one in here? That's... That's probably something I can scan.
Asset diagnosis complete.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So we're gonna have to shoot him when he's done. Oh boy.
Nobody likes a sick dinosaur, especially me. So why don't we get this animal the treatment it needs?
Goody. Who else has that disease? You do too, don't you? Can I quickly double check just to be safe? So you both have infected wounds. Just my luck. Now, I'm going to show you guys a neat little trick. Because this will happen sometimes if you delay on treating certain wounds and such.
Collecting asset.
You can actually end up having dinosaurs with infected wounds that will not get treated in time. So what you do is You back up with your MVU after you've locked onto the dinosaur in question. You can manually aim yourself if you'd like, but I'm just going to do it this way to show. And then start shooting. Boom. Dinosaur treated of its infected wound. And then load you in there.
Transportation underway.
And then I load you back up there, and then it's the same sort of thing. Just take...
Asset to be collected.
And remember, you can tranquilize dinosaurs that are on the wing, if need be. But it's not the easiest thing to aim at, so this may be worth your time. Just do this. Because at a certain point,
Transportation in progress.
you lose a clear shot, so you can't even make that shot.
Asset has been collected. Confirming asset delivery.
Yeah, would it be too much for these guys to stop trying to kill each other? Alright. I think I'm actually running out of time on the stream anyway, so I think once we treat this trike, we'll be on our way out. For now. We'll probably come back and finish this for a video.
Asset has been transported.
Alright. Fuck. Again, stubborn as all get out. Everybody would stop trying to kill each other for 5 minutes, that'd be great. And unfortunately, there's no way to reduce it to low. It's on its normal high or off. Which is troublesome. Because, sheesh, they're stubborn, and then there's these guys. Adamant about beating the crap out of each other. So, and now these guys they're missing fish, but really, what they just need is either a reset or another dispose raider.
Transporting asset.
Let's do another dispose raider just to be safe. Just because I don't have a lot of time left, and I gotta be honest with y'all, I have had my patience worn thin by these assholes, the ones that keep picking fights with each other. How funny is it that the largest carnivores around are also the best behaved? Go. Truck's ready for transport. Now it's all about getting that seal of physis done, and then I'll be okay. You know what? I'll speed it up too, just to get it finished.
Asset delivered. asset being transported.
Speed things along, speed things along. Alright, there we go.
Inventory has been completed.
And we're done. Thanks everybody who decided to tune in and visit and see most of the completion of this. I didn't realize that I both picked a too small of a map and I was going to run out of time so soon. But again, thanks to everybody who's decided to step by. The 8th of March, I'm going to be back covering the new update and showcasing all the new features and whatnot for all of the new critters and the like. And then it'll just kind of be business as usual for the chamber, more sporadic uploads and the like. I know for sure that I'm going to be bringing back Arkham Academy at some point. And finally, starting on the 15th is going to be the birthday bash stuff. So I'm going to announce proper what birthday-themed things are going to be happening and whatnot. Don't forget to be awesome, my friends. If you have any suggestions for themes for a Jurassic World, Jurassic Park type thing for me to do, or if you're just, if you just want to see a specific dinosaur for the next one, please comment below. Don't forget to be awesome. I'll see you guys on the other side.